Hey everyone, welcome to another video in this playlist. In this video, we'll understand the importance of Apache Kafka for real-time application. So this is the official definition of Apache Kafka. So Apache Kafka is a distributed event store and stream processing platform. So there are two words here, like one is event store, another is stream processing. So if you just add that, it becomes event streaming. So I'd like to just explain what is this event streaming means. So event streaming is the practice of capturing data in real time in form of stream of events, storing this event streams durably for later retrieval, manipulating and processing, right? So in simple terms, you capture your events from different sources, you store it somewhere so that later on or on the real time you can process those events and you can get insights from it. So that is what it is called as event streaming. So there could be different sources that you'll be collecting your data from. It could be databases, so you might be capturing the change data feed and you might be storing it to Kafka and then doing some stuff there, right? There could be sensor which is collecting data and that can send the data. It could be mobile devices, cloud services, software applications, right? So now let's see where can you use this event streaming. So one of the use cases is to continuously capture and analyze sensor data from IoT devices or other equipment, such as in factories and wind parks. So you can, if you get all the data somewhere in a place, you can analyze like if there are any faults happening on that particular IoT device or not. It could be you can track and monitor cars, trucks, fleets and shipments in real time, such as in logistic and the automotive industry, right? So that is a very important use cases for near real time application. You can monitor patients in hospital care and predict changes in condition to ensure timely treatment in emergencies, right? So you monitor all your patient data in real time and find out if there is any issue and do the treatment. So if you see Apache Kafka is a very popular technology. Like it is used on more than 80% of all Fortune 100 companies, right? So that's a very big fleet, right? So and in terms of industry, if you could see that there are like 10 out of 10 manufacturing companies use it, Kafka. Similarly for 7 out of 10 banks use it. It is being used in insurance industry as well as in telecom. So this is a very proven technology and very trusted and safe to use technology in different industries. Now I'd like to explain what is a data integration problem, right? Because Spark solve a lot of these issues. So if you see that you have different source systems, you have different target systems, and suppose one target system want data from different source system, right? But it might happen that the protocols that it is defined in terms of API that are different, right? So for a target system to get data from different system, they have to create a lot of APIs around it. There could be different protocols that the source system understand or source system can provide the data. So it becomes a challenge to integrate data from different source to target. So I've just shown you like 4 source system, 4 target system, but it can increase and then the data integration problem becomes even harder to get it right? So this is where Kafka comes and it solves the issue. So Kafka sits at the middle of like between source and target system. So as a source, what you're gonna do is like whatever data you want to share with other target system, you will push those data to Kafka. So Kafka will store it, and any target system, if it needs the data, it will not check with the source system directly, it will check the data in Kafka, right? So what we are doing here is we are decoupling source system with target system. So source system doesn't depend on target system. It doesn't care like what protocol does target system understand, because target system does not connect directly to source system. So this is very scalable approach, right? If you see that, because see, source system knows what are the protocol that Kafka understand, so it can store the data clearly. Similarly, target system knows the API that how to get the data from Kafka. So this is a very clean architecture, and this is a very important problem to solve, which Kafka solves. And if we think about this, right, that if we get all the data from source system in a single place, you can run a lot of analytics and lot of processing on top of it. So this is where Kafka helps. And with this, I'll end this video. From the next video, we'll be starting on Kafka fundamentals. There's a lot to cover and a lot of exciting stuff coming on your way. So stay tuned.